The Middle East is experiencing a geopolitical shift with a number of potential outcomes.
The prospects of a possible multi-front war is bigger than it was in the last 2 or 3 decades. Has been many changes, but a decision to go to war from the Iranian side or Hezbollah, it's not that simple.
Reserve Brigadier General Amir Avivi says he believes Israel still has deterrence.
But we might also have a war if Israel feels that it's time to deal with the nuclear military capabilities of Iran.
Avivi says he sees it going one of 2 ways.
We have to understand that in a scenario where Israel needs to operate alone, there will probably be a regional war, and this regional war will affect the whole globe. It will bring recession, oil prices will go crazy. Everyone in the globe will feel that.
The other involves America building a Middle East coalition against Iran.
Show leadership, stabilize the region, pose a credible military threat against Iran, and then we might be able to stop Iranian aggression, stop their program without needing a full-scale war.
He feels America lacks a major element to make that happen.
Guts, leadership. I think that on one hand, America is looking at China and Russia and seeing them as the big challenge. But I think that there needs to be an understanding that if America wants to build deterrence back, and this is needed, because if without that, we'll see eventually China attacking Taiwan. We'll see the Russians being more aggressive in Europe. We need to build this deterrence.
And he sees the best route to that is by targeting weakness.
And the weak link is Iran. And by challenging Iran, America can build again deterrence globally. And this is, I think, what should be done. And this also will bring peace with Saudi Arabia, that might be also extended to Pakistan, Indonesia, Oman. This can have huge advantages.
Lieutenant Colonel Sarit Zahavi says Iran's strength, however, can be found in its proxies.
Iran is providing the ideology, is providing the money, providing the training, and providing the ammunition to Hezbollah and other proxies in the region. Why they are doing that? The part of the Islamic Revolution values are to annihilate the state of Israel.
Zahavi says while Iran's terror network isn't ready to move forward yet, it's been busy preparing.
In the past few months, we have seen the propaganda of Iran focusing on what they call the multi-front against Israel, creating proxy militias like Hezbollah in Lebanon. Also, they are in Syria, in Iraq, in Yemen, in Gaza, inside Israel, and to create attacks against Israel from all these places.
She adds the various proxies don't appear fully united, as we saw during the recent conflict in Gaza when Hamas refused to join Islamic Jihad against Israel. Zahavi sees a difference to the north with Hezbollah that could mean 2 possibilities.
One option, this we already see, is that they are willing to raise the tension on the Israeli-Lebanese border and to carry out more attacks. It already happened. The second option is that they are trying to drag Israel into war, and that way draw the attention and even draw the efforts, if you like, from any thought of doing something against the Iranian nuclear program.
Avivi says Hezbollah needs to understand what it's up against.
I think that sitting here overlooking Lebanon, there needs to be a clear message to Nasrallah and to Hezbollah. Israel is by far stronger. And if we are challenged, at the end of the day, we'll go in, we'll go fast, and we'll destroy Hezbollah.
He also urges the Middle East to consider the devastation in Lebanon as an example of what happens when Iran takes over.
You can see that everywhere the Iranians take control, the place is completely destroyed. This is what Iranians bring with them: destruction, poverty, misery. And it's time countries in the Middle East realize that and deal with them.
Julie Stahl, CBN News, the Israel-Lebanon border.